Hey everyone, Shin Virtuality here, getting back into the swing of things in 2019. We're taking another quick stab at PUBG Mobile. It's been a little bit of a hiatus for me, and I must apologize for my last PUBG video. I did not realize the video quality would have been as poor as it was, but I try and learn from my mistakes, so in the future I will try and sort of limit those bad spots, I guess you could call them. Also, was taking a little bit of time away from PUBG, at least from a recording sense. I've always been one to sort of dabble in a lot of games, some at the same time, so if you haven't been following my channel, been playing a lot of The Room lately and trying out a couple of other new things, stuff to record, and just sort of testing the waters. And my content won't always be PUBG Mobile, but at least whenever there's stuff to talk about, I'll certainly fire up the game, because it is certainly one of the best mobile experiences you can get in 2018/2019. So, why shun it for that? Also, a big sticking component for PUBG Mobile was the fact that they've sort of changed their, I guess you could call it their seasons from like a 3-month rotation to a 2. As a sort of paying customer, I wasn't too thrilled with that. It was hard enough to sort of get funds together to sort of up the Elite Royal Pass 4 times a year, let alone having to go to 6 times a year if they keep that certain schedule. Now one can argue that with the UC that you get out of those rewards, that pays for the next season's sort of basic Elite. And we'll see how that goes along, but for now I'm not too thrilled to drop more money into Tencent's wallet. That compounded with the fact of the crate odds have been extremely poor lately, at least when you're opening up 10 things for money in other mobile games. It sort of guarantees you sort of a rare or better, and PUBG used to do this. With every 6th crate open, we'll get a rare or better. I don't know why they ditched those rules, to be honest, but the fact that they have, and whatever crate odds you see, say here for example, I'm not sure what math they're working off to get plus 500%, but if that's plus 500% of whatever 2.5 or 3% that you would have had regular, let's just take a look. 0.03% for a mythic item. So if it's 5 times that, then you're looking at 1.5%. Don't really care too much to be getting those costumes. Why they don't sort of sell them outright is sort of beyond me. But let's take a look at the Lucky Treasures here. It's another one where you're sort of, I've rolled a couple of times, 4 times to be exact, on that upper right hand corner, because those are the tickets I've gotten from missions. I'll just collect what I got here now too. But getting the stuff from that method is few and far between. They want you to be spending UC on this, and I've seen videos where people have been spending a lot of UC on this. So, because not only do you have to get the gun, then you have to go through the upgrade process, which takes a lot of these materials at the same time. So just seems to be more of a money sink than an actual, hey, if you play the game lots, you can unlock this stuff eventually. So who knows? Right now, not too interested on getting the M4. It is quite cool as far as looking at it, but then you have stuff like timed digital goods. I never really got the point of that. Like, why unlock something if it's just going to go away in 3 days or 7 days? It's just a costume for a character. Just unlock it. Or it's just a title. Who cares if it's Candy Collector or Snowman titles? You know, if you go through the process of getting that and earning it, why not just have it? But whatever. It's their game. It's what they want to do in order to market it. So if you're all wanting to do that, by all means. But I, for one, am just sort of taking a pass on that. So when Season 5 comes around, we'll see how that rolls out. I'll probably just get the basic Elite, as I'll have the UC for it. But I'm not going for their deals anymore until they sort of smarten themselves up. But with this new update, we have the new snow map, Vikendi. It's actually quite cool, so I thought we'd just jump back into the swing of things and drop in the new map and take a look at things. And we'll see where things go from there. Alright, cool. Alright, so this is Vikendi. Pretty cool little map. Well, not little, it's actually quite dense. Lots of complexes smattered about, so always something to be had as far as loot is concerned. Also sort of mid-range, so you get a lot of submachine gun options whenever you drop and look for loot. There are assault rifles and snipers in the game, but I don't want to say they're few and far between, but they're not as readily available as they, I guess, would be on other maps. So we'll see about dropping along the coastline and working our way in like we usually do. Out of the times I've played Vikendi, I've noticed that the zone shifts real hard. So if I'm, say, in this case, I'm going to the east side of the map, I would expect that the zone would be going to the west side, and I pretty much have to clear the entire island in order to get to the safe zone. But we'll see what happens. Again, just trying to hit a smaller complex. You know? Actually, zone's not too bad. Let's see if we have anybody following us, and it probably wouldn't be, or pretty much going to the outskirts. And head up north-ish. There's a lot of vehicles around, so when the zone does shift hard like it does, usually best to get a vehicle and get out of dodge as soon as you can. Ooh, pistol, so I might as well pick up the ammo for it. Oh, good. Pistol. So we'll just clear out what's here and move on. It's been a while since sort of playing PUBG like this. Hopefully you see a little bit of an improvement in the recording. I did pick up a... Oh, there we go. I did pick up a new laptop, so I'm hoping, now that I've got everything working, we will trade out the shotgun for the trusty UMP. There's no shortage of submachine guns, as we just come across an Uzi right here as well. I'm quite liking the map. I'm sort of not a long-range sniper guy, although I do enjoy Miramar more than most. This seems well adapted for my playstyle. Make sure I'm not being snuck up on, bot or otherwise. I said, lots of little complexes, lots of nice places to duck in and do close quarter combat. Just pick up what we can. Optics is another thing that I find hard to pick up on. Yes, star. No optics. Another UMP. Oh, and a level 3, I'll take that. Oh, got ourselves a vehicle. Should we need to get out of here real quick? Also new vehicle on this map, snowmobiles. We'll see if we can't pick one up, but this map has been out for some time now, so if you've been playing it, I'm sure you've seen a bunch. Oh, he is coming where? No, he's coming up here. Fortunately, bots will still be bots, so what can you do? And there was one more house that I need to hit, and then we'll be on our way. Oh, 4 times. That'll go on our Scar nicely. Drop all that. Still rocking a level 1 helmet. I can really use a level 2. Don't really need the vehicle, but did this guy, what did he have? Nothing. Another painkiller. Since we're actually good for the zone, we won't need the vehicles, so we'll try and play this one a little stealthy. Or we'll get a snowmobile and we'll roll into the next town. So here you go, snowmobile. It won't go slower if it's not on snow or anything like that, so that's always good. Just to give you guys an idea. Oh, you mean I dropped my red dot instead of the big old holographic? I'll have to crack that. So yeah, always good to find stuff. And as you guys know, my playstyle is usually set to hit the coast and sort of work my way into the zone rather than go into the hot drops. Just the way I play. I never claim to be a good player at this, so whenever people hook up with me for friendly games, I tend to be, well, you know, whatever happens, happens, but I'm in it for the fun. I know a couple of people in my friends list have been going more for teaming up and in the crews and trying to become sort of, I don't want to say professional, but, you know, better than average. Yeah, it's good on them. I think I'll remain strictly how I play nowadays. I never intended to be, you know, I don't want to say a pro. I'd like to be good at the very least. But even when I was starting off PUBG, not this game particularly, I tend to set some rules for myself to sort of make it a little bit more accommodating. Stuff like, well, if I'm playing solos, try to at least get top 10. I think it'd be ridiculous to sort of say, oh, I'm always going to get, number one in chicken dinners and all that. You got to have some sort of flexibility. And even now when I'm doing like duos or squads, top 5 for duos and didn't want that. Top 3 for squads, I think is an acceptable goal. Of course, if I drop and get killed right away, then I just say, well, you know what, I'll just have to do better next game, and you know what, I try. It's all anyone can ask, is that you try. Zone's come in, and we're going to go back into the center. Let's sort of see where the zone is going. Push out. Yeah, it's probably going to be dead center. You can imagine this being a Mount Kresnik zone, so we'll see how that goes. So yeah, it's kind of funny how, and then even it's funny how I sort of play the PUBG, or even how I got into it. I play a lot of mobile games, and when PUBG was sort of announced and coming out, I think along with Fortnite, I was like, well, I don't think Battle Royale was ever my bag, but, it's coming out for mobile, so why not try it? And even when it first came out, I think I played a game and didn't do too well, so it wasn't, it sort of went away discouraged, and I'm like, all right, well, I'll just remove it, and maybe this isn't for me. But then word of mouth got out, and it was like, check out, the best game of the week, or best game of the month, or best game of the year. And so, sure enough, I think it was the same week I reloaded it onto my phone and tried again, and did pretty well. Got into into a match with a couple of people, just sort of randoms, and did pretty well for ourselves. Not knowing that at that time, low matches would make for easier plays. Someone's coming in, I should go. Almost sounded like someone was here. So yeah, I did well, and then play again, try a little harder, and still continue to get good rankings or good outcomes to the matches. I should really determine where I'm going first before I just sort of head out into the wide open yonder here. Yeah, I'll keep rotating north. It was a south plane. I don't think many people would have rotated north. And even then, we got 15 alive. Jeez. I remember on Sandhawk, saying that that player counts go down quickly, but wow. All right, well, whatever. We'll keep going. So yeah, did well, and then I started getting into the community, watching YouTubers and people who are playing this game just exclusively, as opposed to just like PUBG and regular on the PC, which I'm sure is a big following as well. But the likes of content creators like Powerbang Gaming, first and foremost, because he seems, if you ever see his videos, the type of sort of outgoing personality he has. It's easy to just sort of follow him along and sort of get included into the Banger Nation, I guess you could say. But yeah, as I was saying, the community for this game was quite positive, leading off with Power Bang, and you quickly branch out from there. Too many to name, I can definitely say that, but all really cool people. So I'm hoping as I continue to play this game that stuff may happen between those of us in the community and creating stuff. Did not want to be out in the open like this, but here I am out in the open like this. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a sidestep to like that complex, I guess. Don't think anyone is going to be behind me. So yeah, there's a little bit of how I sort of started playing PUBG, and I guess you could say other Battle Royale games. It was around the same time that I tried Fortnite for PC. Didn't really stick with me. I would have tried it for mobile, but I'm on Android and not on a Samsung, so take that for what you will. I'll just say that it not being on the Google Play Store was very much a telltale sign of how I was going to view that game. Yeah, we got plenty of drinks and pills here, so let's boost up for what is looking to be the final circles. But I see the other Battle Royale games sort of hitting the market now, so I showed you stuff like Royale Rising, and I still play that game. It's quite nice as a top-down alternative. Pick up and play real quick matches. And when that game comes out, I'll be interested to see what the final product looks like. Also tried a little bit of Creative Destruction, which is like a Fortnite clone for Android, and I would say it's one of the better ones. Not that I've played an awful lot of those types of games. And I'm sure I'll be sort of playing that in the future as well. Okay, let's hit North Podovsko. Podovsto? Pozosto. Oh, there's the drop. Can we make it to the drop and back in? That's what I'd like to know. Where? I'm gonna guess it's no luck for that drop. Ooh, and that one's hitting the far side of the city, so no luck there apparently either. Get on some ice. The ice end in this game on this map is quite cool. Alright, well, we're in zone. We're in zone and 9 alive. Nope. Zone shifted south. Like I said, a lot of urban warfare, and I just recently had a match where the final circle was deep within the city, and it was quite the exciting time. Quite thrilling for me, not only because I came out with the chicken dinner, but you know, it was. You do have to listen a lot when hitting complexes as big as these ones. Find out who's in what location. Ooh, 0, we got a long way to go. So you know what? I am going to take the car. And we're going to... There's no way I would have made that on foot. There's our first shots. Oh, someone on us. Heard him throw that grenade. Don't have time to get fancy. Gotta get into the zone somehow. There's our next complex, I guess. Ooh. There's a crate. Crate's already been swallowed up by the zone, so wasn't meant to be. Come on. Nope. Darn. You know what? And if I hadn't interrupted my healing, he probably would have passed right by me without even knowing I was there. Oh well. Number 5. Can't complain too much. And I didn't hear him until it was too late pretty much anyway. So, but that's a quick look at Vikendi and a quick... how I came into playing PUBG. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button if you did, and I will be back with more, hopefully with better recordings. Until then, game on, have fun, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.